The state's public defender agency is demanding a full accounting of cases involving former Trooper Michael Proctor and former Canton Sergeant Sean Goode after lawsuit filings revealed racist, sexist, anti-Semitic, and homophobic text messages. The Committee for Public Counsel Services says the messages raise serious questions about bias and misconduct in any case they touched. CPCS wants state police and the Norfolk DA to identify all open and closed cases involving Proctor or Goode and notify defendants. The Norfolk DA says it's already been turning over Proctor's phone records to defense lawyers and in post-conviction cases. Proctor was fired in 2025 and had his police certification suspended after findings he violated multiple department policies. Goode resigned last week amid a separate misconduct investigation.